Hi there, thanks for joining me today to Let's Get Crafty. My name is Rachel. Thanks for joining me here at scrapeahappy over on YouTube, and you can also follow me over at scrapeahappy on Instagram. I'm excited to be sharing this Disney project with you today. It's a little retro TV that has been Disneyfied for our Disney PIA 2020 challenge. My friends Kristianne from Kristianne's Crafty Adventure and Pia from Craftmazing are hosting a collaboration where we're encouraging others to create Disney projects, and a big push was to not necessarily be making things with Disney paper. This is all about using your stash. PHA stands for Paper Hoarders Anonymous. So we have tons of paper in our collection. We didn't want people feeling that they needed to go buy Disney stuff. You can make Disney looking projects just with what you have. So this, you can see, is using black, red, and blue paper to make this project. So this is a cut file for a retro TV that I purchased from the Silhouette Design Store as an SVG, and then I uploaded into Cricut Design Space and have cut it out. I sized this to be able to fit on a 12 by 12 piece of paper. So the box is 4 inches wide and I think about 3.5 or maybe 3 1/4 this way. I forgot my ruler where I'm doing my recording. So it is just a little box like this that can be opened up and filled with paper embellishments. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. So the first thing you're going to need to do is to cut out your box. Now you will notice when I did my box, I messed up a little bit, and the knobs and everything ended up being on this side. So when you buy the file itself, it's actually designed to have everything on the right hand side, even though mine's on the left side. I don't think it really affects the look of the TV. To me, it still looks like a TV, but just keep that in mind when you're cutting out your paper. This is going to be the top. This here is going to be the top lid, so you don't need to put any adhesive on this one. And you also want to make sure that you're if you have a pattern that goes a particular way, this is just pattern paper, but there was a bit of a texture on one side, and I want to make sure it was the same on both sides. So make sure that you're cutting them out. I think this is how it ended up cutting out on my Cricut mat, but originally it was set to do this. So if you had a piece of paper that had a print all going one way, you'd want to make sure you turn it around and to get your Cricut to cut it out this way, so one half of the box or TV doesn't look upside down. So the next step is to just take your double-sided tape and to tape all the tabs. Remember, you're not going to tape the top tab because that is where your box is going to be opening and closing. The other thing to remember when you're importing files into Cricut from Silhouette Design Store is you're going to have to attach all these hatch marks. So the way it goes into the file is every single one of these is one little line. So you want to group it together, otherwise these lines here are going to end up on a separate mat when you cut it out. So you're going to want to make sure that you group everything, just this one, and attach it, and the same thing with this one, so that the hatch lines do not get mixed together. So then you're going to just peel off your adhesive and you're going to just line up the box. Like, it's really a simple box pattern. It's not complicated at all. So we just peel off the tape and just make sure everything lines up nicely like so. And again, peel and peel. And my last one here, we're going to do these at the same time. So I'm going to peel this one here and this one here. So trying to make sure that I'm still in camera view. It's been a while since I've done a project share here on YouTube, so thanks for watching today as I put this together. Okay, so there you go. There's your little box, and everything is all like this. So this you can see is a piece of paper, a pattern paper that has a white core. So if you don't like seeing those hatch marks and you have a Cricut, you would change all these lines first to scoring, group them together, set it to scoring, and then you won't see these little lines. I don't know, I just think it adds charm and character. It doesn't really bother me too much. So then, all the things that you're gonna need are your score tape. I like tweezers to do the TV rim, and this here is actually, I didn't really know what I wanted to use, and originally I was gonna make a shaker, but that wasn't really working. So this is laminated inside a 4x6 laminate sheet, and I put confetti in around it. Now, to make sure that these stayed straight, I actually used a little bit of this glue to tack it down before I put it into my laminator, because I didn't want these moving around when I put it into the laminator. So that's what gives the box. The other tip that I did is I cut out 4 of these. The file only comes with 2, but I like that, you can see this one, I actually didn't do it with this one. It's a lot flimsier, whereas this one is going to be a lot sturdier. So I like to cut 2 and glue it. And then this Mickey ears, I took it, the TV originally comes with retro TV antenna, but the charm of Disneyfying everything, which this challenge is about, I actually welded a Mickey head to there. In hindsight, I probably didn't have to go to all that work. I could have just cut a circle, then you cut it in a little bit more than half, and then just score across the top, and you'll be able to put that down like that. So this piece here is also going to need some score tape. So I better put that on right now before I forget. So we'll put that on. So after that, it's really quite simple and easy to put this together. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I like using my tweezers for fine projects like this, is I'm going to put the glue down on my paper here. So I'll just do that really quick. And I am getting back into videos, and I'm figuring out this whole lighting thing, because I used to film during the day, pre-children, but now my free time is in the evening. So I'm just going to put this along the outside like this. And then your last step is going to, for the knobs, to put some double-sided tape on the back to attach the knobs. And the foam tape just really makes it a lot more realistic looking. And there we go, the knobs are all on there with a bit of foam tape. You can see the dimension there, and it just makes it look a little bit more realistic. So here's the 2 Disneyfied retro TV boxes. You can see this one is on the left, this is on the right. It really doesn't affect the look, and it's a great little box that you can use for a swap partner and fill with paper embellishments. Thank you so much for joining me of this episode of Let's Get Crafty. Please check out the video link down below to the opening video of this series, where you can be a winner of the giveaway that we are doing. So in order to be a winner of my giveaway, you'll have to subscribe to my friends Kristianne's Crafty Adventure and Pia at Craftmazing. You'll have to subscribe to their channel as well as mine, and comment in the opening video with all the paper and projects things that I had to create with PHA Disney 2020. So please join us in this challenge. Any projects that inspire you, please use the hashtag Disney in September 2020 PHA challenge over on Instagram or here on YouTube, and tag me so we can check and see those wonderful projects. Thank you so much for joining me of this episode of Let's Get Crafty. We'll see you next time. Bye.